Good morning, everybody. It's Emily here from Phoenix Gateway, and I'm here to do a general weekly read for the 29th of November to the 5th of December. Before we get started, I will be reading from my Sacred Geometry Healing card deck. These are available on my website as well as stockists all around the world. If you purchase from me, I happily sign them for you, and they make an excellent present if you're looking for any stocking fillers or a gift for any of your friends or family, or even for yourself. As well as that, my range of liquid alchemy in a bottle, okay, which are high vibrational frequencies that we ingest, and they were created to help to nurture, balance, and heal on every level of our being, okay, and can be used for so many different reasons. Are an awesome complementary therapy, and if people are looking for alternatives, which I feel a lot of people are now, as they're on their journey of self-healing and self-discovery. So let's just have a look at this week and where we're at. It is, the energy of this year is just building. And what we're starting to find with what is going on worldwide, people are really starting to unite. Here in Melbourne, Australia alone, you know, we've been having peaceful protests on a weekly basis, and the one on Saturday had at least 700,000 people. It's not all being reported correctly by mainstream media, and it's why it's really important to do your own research as well. But things are, you know, starting to crack, and what I'm finding is, or what I feel is really interesting is this Saturday or the 4th of December, we have a new moon in Sagittarius, but it's also a partial solar eclipse. And this particular eclipse, my understanding is that it will bring to the forefront in particular truth, freedom, and justice. And it is exactly what we are here and what we're fighting for as we speak. This is about our livelihoods. This is about ourselves, our businesses, our homes, our path. It is for our children and our children's children, because we want to create the world that we want to see, you know, and live in, and then make even more amazing for our children and children to come. And what I, you know, when I visualize things, what I see when I've channeled is, it's like an eggshell that's starting to crack, or a wall that's starting to crack, and you just get that glimmer of the light starting to shine through the cracks. And to me, it's just a matter of, you know, we've got to hang in there. We've got to continue having faith, standing together, and believing in, you know, and knowing, using our intuition that what is going on is not right, and that we need to, you know, stand by our belief systems. We have to come so much. It's so important that you truly understand, when you hear people talk about coming from heart, it is the most important thing of all. And I feel like I need to mention Isis. So I created Alchemy of Isis when I was in Egypt a couple of years ago. And the words that I got when I channeled it was love from your heart. We need to learn to love from here. We need to open up this space. We need to, just as I was talking about the eggshell cracking and that light coming through, this is what's got to happen here too. You know, for those who have been hurt, or for those who have put up walls, and for many, we have, you know, we put up walls for all different reasons. We have to understand that we need to let those walls down, because unconditional love, that power of love is one of the highest frequencies you can seriously work with. And when we start the domino effect of sending love, you know, from ourselves to others, and then that love gets spread to, you know, to more and more people, we create this domino effect, and we're lifting the frequency not only of ourselves but of our planet, because remember, everything is as above, so below. So having said that, I'm just going to move these out the way. Let's pull some cards and see. Okay, that's way too many. Let's have some cards for this amazingly positive, powerful week. It's going to be really, really, really interesting to see what truths are going to be shown, what secrets are going to be coming to the forefront, because the truth is starting to come. And, you know, there's desperation coming through from groups that are trying to control, and we as the people aren't going to stand for that anymore, because for us it is about our sovereignty and our freedom. And it is so important, you know, to speak of, because we cannot acquiesce. We need to understand. We need to believe. It is exactly what I'm saying. And not only this is a belief system, you know, it's the cozy dodecahedron. It's that marriage of heaven, you know, I want to say heaven and earth. But it's, you know, it's about speaking our truths. It's that this is our you know, our DNA. It's that pentahex ratio, and it's that expansion. Okay, it's about seeking the truth. It is believing that in the middle we see the octahedron. That is all about our heart space. So it is coming from our heart as we seek the truths of higher knowledge and higher wisdom. Okay, because, and as we're doing this, we're raising our frequencies. It all goes together. It is such a beautiful, beautiful card. It's also a 33. So you're working with that. You're working with that numerology of the 3, but it's expansion, because you're working with double figures. It's a master number, and 3s are all about expansion. It's leadership. And it's that willpower, that determination. It really is that. I think that tops the reading, just having that first card, which is believe, have faith. Okay, let's pull some more cards, please, and thank you. You know what, I'm going to take them, because when the cards fell before, that was the first card, harmony. It is really, really important, okay, that we create the harmony within our lives, the balance within our lives, to nurture every aspect of self. The harmony card is based on the 432 frequency. Okay, the 432 frequency is our universal frequency, and if we were to compound the number 4, 3, and 2, we get a 9. So 9 is the universal frequency. It is about creating harmony and surroundings. The Taurus is the structure that surrounds each and every living being. And it, you know, whether it's ourselves, whether it's our planet, well, whether it's the galaxy, it is surrounded by the Taurus. And it's really important that this structure remains balanced, because if we push it out of balance, what we're going to create is disharmony, discord. We're going to create illness, dis-ease. So knowing that, it's really important that we keep harmony and we keep ourselves in check. We keep ourselves in check also with what we're doing with, I feel it important to say it here, is, maintaining and watching our thoughts, watching what we eat, what we drink, making sure that we're looking after ourselves, okay? Because as my son always says, because he's heard me say it so many times, yes, our body is our temple. It's also a 40. 4 is about our foundation. So it's really important that we're looking after that right now. We are going through massive, massive shifts. Massive shifts. The awakening on this planet is huge. And it just has to keep happening. We have to keep this awakening happening. Okay? Because the more we awaken, the more we, the higher our consciousness, our awareness expands. Okay? And when we come from those higher frequencies instead of those lower frequencies that are to do with anger and fear and hate, and we rise above that, what we're doing is we are raising our frequency so high that, we are going into a heart space. We are going into those higher frequencies. We're connecting into those higher dimensions and frequencies. And when we do that too, the way we heal on different levels is remarkable. So we are going through this shift. Many are going through this shift. Many are going through the aha moment. And, with life, it is really important to understand that, because as human beings, we don't seem to learn really quickly. So we need some tough lessons. And in saying that, yes, people get hurt, people will die. Not everybody is going to be around to see what is to come. But for the vast majority of people, we came here to learn. We didn't come here to be defeated. So we're here to walk our path here, now, okay? And we sometimes our the flooring underneath us, our ground, our foundations need to shake, they need to crumble. Just as this world, okay, people talk of this new world order. So how do you perceive new world order? It is going to be a new world. We need to create the new world because the systems in place now aren't working. But we are here to unite and to conquer, okay? And the order that we create is the one that, as people that unite, will create for everyone and for our future generations to come. And that is freaking awesome. So we also need to see how we can change the frequency of wording, okay? How do you look at it? From a place of fear, or do you believe in it? Do you come from that higher frequency of love, unconditional love? We are creating order and harmony and balance for this new world, okay? And ourselves, remember, it's as above, so below. Whatever happens to us is going to happen on a greater level as well. And we go as above, so below, and it's so below as above, okay? Here we are. It is the awakening process. Are you listening? Are you seeing? Are you hearing? Are you going beyond your, the 5, 6 senses that we get told about? We are beyond that, okay? We actually have 360 senses, but we've, coming back into this realm, into this physical realm, we've forgotten that. And that's what we're here to relearn. We're here to relearn that we're not restricted by 5 or 6 senses, we actually go beyond that, okay? Way beyond that. And it was Abdel Hakim Oyan who spoke about these 360 senses that we have. And if you look at the number 3 plus 6 plus 0 is also a 9. So it's really interesting how when we look at things that are, you know, on a mathematical point of view, and Galileo Galilei said that the mathematics is the alphabet in which God created our universe. All right? No more apt than this card here. Loving it. Surrender. So we can't control everything. And what is this card telling us? This card is the Tesseract. And the 8 cubes you see is the netting of the Tesseract. These 8 cubes can be put into 361 different positions. Again, 3 plus, 6, 7, 8. Yep. 6, 7, 8. I've gone blank. Hang on. Yes. I think it's 600 and... Oh, my goodness. I've just gone blank for 1 minute. Okay. Fact is, what it's telling us is that we can... when we surrender, all right, to what we cannot control, we are actually... allowing so many different doors to open up for us to walk through. So it is 261 different positions, okay? 2 plus 6 plus 1, again, equals a 9. 261 positions, these 8 cubes can be put in. So when we surrender to what we cannot control, something is going to give and it's going to open up for us. Again, this card is a 46, which is 4 plus 6 is 10, which becomes a 1. It can be our new beginning. It is the opening of something new. And vitality. This card was actually on the bottom of the deck before I started shuffling at the beginning. I'm not sure if you could actually see it on the cards before I started. I think they were upside down. But this card is telling us that it's really, really important that we look after our energy now. We must continue keeping the balance within our lives, okay, on all levels. It's about energizing our whole being. For example, yesterday I had to go into nature. I just needed to, it was like my batteries were starting to go flat. I went to the beach. For me, the beach and the forest are my go-to places. I went to the beach and it was just absolutely beautiful just to have that time and just to re-energize and recharge. This particular card, the rhombic dodecahedron, is actually the crystalline structure of the garnet. So if you have garnet, it is another crystal that you could carry with you if you so choose. And I'm just going to take the card at the bottom of the deck because interesting balance is under there too, because it is the phoenix. And the symbolism of the phoenix is from the ashes, the phoenix shall rise. So it goes through a cycle, or they say a 500-year cycle. Okay, at the end of that 500-year cycle, the bird will go into flames and disintegrate and go into ashes. So it is the birth, death, and rebirth. This is what we are experiencing now. Okay, what we're witnessing is the death of something that has run its course. It doesn't suit us anymore, because what we need to do is create totally new systems that are going to give us sovereignty and freedom. All right, it is going to allow us truth. It is going to allow us to be the best we are here, of who we are to be when we chose to come here in this three-dimensional reality that we are in, okay? Because what it's showing us is that We can manifest anything and all that we choose when we truly believe. When we can access those higher frequencies, those higher vibrations, we can manifest all that we choose. And it is about our thought processes as well. It is about understanding that our thoughts are powerful and what we think we create. So what is it now, this week, that you want to create? What a powerful week. It is the partial solar eclipse, this December 4th. There are going to be rallies worldwide. Like, just thinking about it, the hairs are standing on end of my arms, because can you imagine on a world scale, everybody protesting in freedom together for our freedoms, our sovereignty? And oh my God, it is the most amazing experience I've ever had, just being a part of such, of something that I truly believe in and want to see created for, the world to come. So, stay balanced, stay clear and focused, surrender to what you cannot control. Believe, have faith. Don't lose hope, don't lose faith. Okay? Because there is something amazing coming, and you need to believe. You need to believe that the light is there. The light will win. But we also need darkness to understand who we are, where we've come from, what some of the negative energies are about. Because then we can understand how important it is to come from a place of light and love. Have a wonderful week, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Bye.